Okay. So Nasha, we are going to do a paper. I hope you have received it and you have gone through the same to make sure that at least by the time we start doing, you have a clue about what we are going to do. Have you?
That time when you sent the paper, I was in class.
Oh, you were in class.
Yes,
So you didn't get a chance, eh?
yes, teacher.
Okay. Don't mind. Let me share the screen and we go through the paper. Maybe as we wait for those others to join. They have, so here is the paper. So you can, it is a paper of Standard High School, Zana. So we shall be going through number by number. So far, go through as we wait for those others to join us. Okay. So I think we have waited for them and we shall, a good thing that this is being streamed. That means they can watch the video after. So Nasha, we have questions. Read the instructions for questions 1 to 5. Nasha, unmute.
Yes, teacher.
Read the instructions for questions 1 to 5.
In the blank spaces with the correct word in the bracket. Number 1.
Fill in the blank spaces with the correct word in the brackets. Number 1.
She dash neat letters in her book. In brackets, right. She wrote neat letters in her book.
So we have 2 answers here. Not only she wrote, but also we can choose to say she writes or she wrote. 2 answers can all work for us here. Is that clear? She
Yes.
writes or she wrote. Okay, so those 2 answers can be correct. Let's get to number 2, Santo.
Santo is dash than Santa. Santo is uglier than Santa.
uglier. Which degree is that? Yes, Nasha, which degree is that? Which degree of comparison is that? You don't know?
I'm thinking.
Okay. You're thinking or checking?
I'm thinking.
Nasha,
Yes, teacher.
this is the comparative degree. Can you spell the word uglier?
U-G-L-I-E-R.
UG. Yes. IER. What is the superlative of ugly? What is its superlative? Yes? Ugliest. Nasha, can you construct a sentence using ugliest?
Santo is the ugliest among the boys.
Yes, that is cool. When we use uglier, when we are comparing between two nouns, then when we use ugliest when we are comparing between, we are comparing many other nouns beyond two. There we can use ugliest. Okay, let's get to number 3.
The baker dashed the cake green. The in brackets color. The baker
Yes.
colored the cake green.
Colored. Therefore, that becomes a verb. Can you spell the word colored?
C-O
C-O
L-O
L-O
U-R-E-D.
E-D. The word is colored. So the baker colored the cake red or green. Okay. This is a verb. Yes, let's get to number 4.
Your ruler is dash than mine, in brackets long. Your ruler is longer than mine.
Which degree did we say is that?
Comparative degree.
Yes, that is the comparative degree. I am happy that you remember that. Comparative degree is for 2 people or 2 nouns, okay? Then the superlative is for more than 2, or when you're comparing more than 2. So here the answer is longer, as you said. Okay. Let's get to number 5.
It is the dash cow on Mr. Tumbo's farm. It is the fattest cow on Mr. Tumbo's farm.
Which degree is that, Nasha?
Superlative degree.
Can you spell the word fattest?
F-A
Yes.
T-T
Yes.
E-S
Yes.
T.
The word is, you must say it after spelling it, okay?
Yes.
Fattest. Okay. Read the instructions.
Fill in the blank spaces with a suitable word. Most pupils in our class come to school foot. Most pupils in our class come to school on foot.
Yes, if it is foot, the preposition is on. What if it is taxi? What is the preposition?
By.
Very good. So for other means of transport, it is by, but for sheep and then foot, it is on. Okay?
Yes. Mary was dashed by a snake last week.
Yes.
Mary was bitten by a snake last week.
Spell the word bitten.
B-E.
Yes.
A-T.
Yes.
E-N.
Do you have Nasha, do you have a dictionary with you?
No, teacher.
You don't have. Unfortunately, This is not the correct word of bitten, which refers to the snake, the bite of the snake. The bitten of the snake comes from the word bite. Comes from the word bite. So how do we write bite? We write bite as B-I-T-E, okay? That is bite. So if we want to write bitten, we remove the E and then we add another T to create a wall, then we add E-N. Therefore, the word is bitten, okay? So this is the correct spelling of the word bitten, okay? So there are two bitten, this one and this one. The last one is for snakes. Okay, the first one is the action of spanking or beating someone. Okay, you get the difference?
Yes.
Okay, so if it was a paper, you will have. I hope you will not fail that again. I hope. Yes. Okay, let's get to number 8.
The patient was suffering from malaria.
Again?
The patient was suffering from malaria.
Can you spell the word suffering?
S-U.
S-U.
F-F.
F-F.
E-R.
E-R.
I-N-G.
I-N-G. Yes.
Suffering.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. When you spell a word, you have to say it after, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Suffering. Yes, sometimes they can ask you for the preposition. People suffer from, okay? They don't suffer to, they suffer from. They can easily put the patient was suffering malaria, and they want you to put the correct preposition. The correct preposition for suffering is from. Let's get to number 9.
Nakato is dash a uniform.
Say that again.
Nakato is dash a uniform. Nakato is with a uniform.
What is Nakato doing with the uniform?
Nakato is wearing a uniform.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. Not is with the uniform, okay?
Yes.
Can you spell the word wearing?
W-E.
W-E.
A-R.
A-R.
I-N-G. Wearing.
Wearing. Okay. Our teacher.
Our teacher hates pupils with dash handwriting. Our teacher hates pupils with bad handwriting.
With bad, with poor. Bad, we can use bad. We can use poor handwriting. And so many other words that are adjectives. Here they want an adjective to describe the handwriting. Okay, so we have already finished 10 numbers. 10 numbers. Okay, so read the instructions for questions.
For questions 11 to 13, rewrite the sentences giving the opposite of the underlined words. My handwriting is better than yours. My handwriting is worse than yours.
My handwriting is better than yours. So the opposite of the underlined word is, what did you say is the answer?
Worse.
Worse. Okay. My handwriting is worse than yours. I'm trying to see how I can remove. Oh. Okay. They said we rewrite. My handwriting is worse. Yes, than yours. You are right. So here, worse is the comparative degree. From which word do we get worse? From which adjective do we get worse?
Get worse, bad, worse, worst.
Yes, from bad. So worse is the comparative degree of worse. Worse is the comparative degree of bad. Okay. So let's continue here. Sorry. You read number 13, 12 rather. 12.
Niwagira closes his room every evening. Niwagira opens his room every evening. Niwajira closes his room every evening. Niwajira opens his room every evening.
Opens, yes, his room every evening. Every evening. So the opposite of closes is opens. Okay. Let's get to 13.
Patience is a very obedient girl. Patience is a very disobedient girl.
Is a very, can you spell disobedient?
D-I-S.
D-I-S.
S. O-B.
O-B.
E-D.
E-D.
I-E.
I-E.
N-T.
N-T. You've got to say it.
Disobedient.
Yes. Every time you spell, you have to say the word. Okay. Good. We are moving very well. For questions.
For questions 14 to 16, we
Yes.
write the sentence giving a single word for the underlined group of words. My dad is going to be away for a period of 7 days. My dad is going to be away for a period of 1 week.
For a period of 1 week. The underlined word here was 7 days. Sorry. Let me see here. The underlined word is meat of sheep. Here, the underlined word is caring and friendly. Maybe, I'm not sure. I will need to check. So here, you said the answer is my dad. What did you say is the answer?
My dad is going to be away for a period of 1 week.
We are aware for a period. Actually, here the underlined words are period, a period of 7 days, and that we say that is
1 week.
for a week. It means one, okay?
Yes.
A means one, so it is a numerical article. 15.
We ate meat of a sheep last night. We ate mutton last night.
Spell mutton.
M-U. T-T. O-N.
O-N. Last night. The meat of mutton is called mutton. What about the meat of a goat?
Goat's meat.
Goat's meat.
Yes.
Can you spell goat's meat?
G-O.
Yes.
A-T.
Yes.
Apostrophe. S.
S.
Space. M. E. A. T and a full stop.
And a full stop. So let me ask you a question. Oh, Esther, you are here. You're welcome. I didn't know you had joined. Esther?
Excuse me, teacher.
Thank you.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Nasha.
I may like to first go for a little while to get the charger.
That is okay.
Thank you.
You let me know when you're back. Esther, what do you think is the name given to the meat got from a goat? Do you also think it is goat's meat as Nasha?
I think it's beef.
I think it is beef. Okay. We shall find out. What about the one for beef, like this? Like that?
Excuse me, teacher, I'm back.
Okay. So, okay. Nasha.
Yes, teacher.
How do we say this meat is for Nasha.
Nasha is meat.
Nasha's meat, isn't it?
Yes.
Nasha's meat. Does it mean that it is from Nasha or it belongs to Nasha? What does it mean?
It belongs to Nasha.
It belongs to Nasha. So the word goat is meat, as we have written it there, means that the meat belongs to the goat. It can be beef, it can be mutton that belongs to a goat. Now, the name given to the meat got from a goat is called goat meat, not goat's meat. You get the difference?
Yes.
It is goat meat, not
Goat's meat.
Not goat's meat. Goat's meat means the meat that belongs to the goat, not the meat of the goat. You know, let me just put it here for you. Esther, I hope it is clear.
Yes.
This one means the meat for the goat. As you can say, Esther's meat. Then goat meat, then goat meat means the meat of a goat. You get the difference?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So when they ask you the meat for a goat, it is not goat's meat, it is goat meat. Then we have a meat for a calf called veal. This is so good for you, Esther. It is learned in B6. That's where we learn about animal keeping animals. This is the meat for a calf, meat of a calf, a young one of a cow. Its meat is not called beef, it is called veal. Is that okay?
Come again?
The meat of a calf is a younger one of a cow, is called veal. You get that?
Yes.
Yes, it is not called beef. It is called veal. And then people oftentimes, how do you call the intestines of a cow? The ones they sell in the market?
Oval. Oval.
Okay. Nasha, what do you think?
Offals.
Can you spell it?
O-F-A-L-S. Offals.
F-O-F?
A-L-S.
A-L?
S.
F?
S.
Yes, like that.
Yes.
I don't think that is the spelling.
I didn't know that spelling. I just think that's the spelling.
Okay. Okay, it is not like that, but it's you missed something very small. It is F-F-A-L. Now, Esther, the intestine. Okay, this is the spelling. In Luganda, they call them bienda, something like that. I think, yeah, bienda. So, what is so special about this? We don't have the plural. Nasha, we don't have the plural. We don't say offals. That's not right. It remains offal. Even if there are many, you can see them, there are many because you cannot count them. Therefore, they are uncountable. Therefore, we don't add the S, okay?
Yes, teacher.
So we say, I ate a lot of offal. I ate a lot of offal, not a lot of offals. Okay, let's leave meat. I am even hungry. Okay, so here I don't know what was underlined, so we are going to skip that. And then we come to arrange the words alphabetically. Esther, can you arrange for us? Number 17. Which word comes first in alphabetical order?
I think, is it borrow?
Borrow.
Borrow.
Borrow, then next.
Forgive.
Yes. Remember, you don't need to write this as a capital letter. Make sure it does not capitalize itself. Okay? Because it is, yes, you have to make sure that it is not capital. Okay? And then forgive. What else?
Polite.
Polite. And then lastly,
Sorry.
sorry. So that is it. That's the order. S, P, Q, R, S. Okay, that's the order alphabetically. I don't know, Esther, whether you can do in alphabetical order words that have the same two letters. The first two letters are the same, and then the difference comes in the third or the fourth letter. You need to try those words, because one thing that you should be sure of, every paper of English you will go in to write, you will find there are two numbers where you have to arrange alphabetically. Okay, now Nasha, give us number 18.
Okay.
We have all the words with L as their first letters. We cross-let all the first letters.
I hope, Esther, you are picking lessons. If we have all the words, say that again, Nasha.
If we have all the words starting with letter L, we cross L.
In summary, if we have all the words beginning with the same letter, we cross out that letter. It may not be necessarily the letter L, it can be letter P, letter O. So if the letter is uniform, you cancel it out. Go ahead, Nasha.
So the first word is going to be late.
The first word is going to be late because it has letter A.
Then the second one is going to be length.
The second one is going to be length. Then the third one.
The third one is going to be light.
Light. And then lastly,
we have long.
Long. So those are, therefore we have arranged these four words in the alphabetical order. So remember, they can give you even when the second letter is the same. So even if the second letter is the same, you cancel out the second letter. Okay, so let's continue. Read instructions for 19, 20, and 21.
Give the plural of these words.
Esther, 19 is yours. What's the plural for tooth?
Teeth.
Teeth. Can you spell it?
T.
Yes.
Double E.
Yes.
PH.
TH. So Esther, when we are spelling, we don't need to use the word double. If they are two letters and they are same, you say EE. Okay?
Mm.
Yes, because when you say double
Okay.
E, there is no letter called double E. So you say E. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Nasha, this one,
Yes.
mango.
Mango.
Yes,
Mango.
yes,
MANG.
yes, yes,
OES.
yes.
Mangoes.
Mangoes. Very good. Okay. Esther, what is the plural for handkerchief?
Handkerchiefs.
Can you spell it?
HAND.
Yes.
KER.
Yes.
CHI.
Yes.
EV.
EV.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Nasha, do you agree?
Yes, teacher.
So you are right. However, the word handkerchief has two plural forms. Okay. Even this is allowed.
Really?
Yes. Do you have a dictionary? Do you see that yours is underlined and mine is not?
What?
Do you see yours is being marked? Let me first remove the line and you see it. Do you see the red line? Do you know what
Yes.
it means?
It lacks.
That it is incorrect, but it's just a small, it is correct though the Americans don't recognize it, okay?
Mm.
Yes, but it is correct. This is correct also, as well as this one. So when you are there, you need to remember, okay?
Okay.
So even there are other words like scarf. You know scarf? A scarf, like, let me write it here. I will remove scarf. What do you think it is? It's plural.
Scarves.
Spell it.
SC. AR. VES.
VES. You are right, but I'm also right when I write scarves. So there are those words that have two plural forms, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Nasha, are we on the same line?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Another one is here where we're going to read once again alphabetically. Okay, so Nasha, arrange.
In questions 22 to 24, arrange the words in alphabetical.
Yes. The first one here is after. Go ahead.
The next one is before.
Before. Esther, I believe you are doing number 23. Then after that,
Then after before is left.
left.
Then the last one is near.
And the last one is near. Okay, so we have, yes. Let me just also highlight these ones for you to see very well. Will you need to have this document shared with you?
What do you
Or I
mean?
keep it in my computer?
No, we need it.
Okay. Okay, so Esther,
Yes.
go ahead.
I think
It's your turn.
it's done.
Dance,
Enjoy.
enjoy,
Then food
then food,
and soda.
then soda.
You don't need to put a full stop.
No, you don't put a full stop here. Why don't you put a full stop? Because this is not a sentence. You get it? Full stops are put at the end of a sentence. So here you don't need to put it.
Okay.
So that's why you don't even need to capitalize the first letter, okay? Yes. Okay, so let's continue. Nasha,
Yes, teacher.
24.
The first word is bite.
The word is bite off. It is
Bite.
it is a phrasal verb, a verb which has more than one word, okay? So it is bite off.
Then the second one is continue.
Continue, then
the third one is while.
while
No,
comes before S.
No, it is swing.
I was like, Masha has a new alphabet, or a new letters in the alphabet. Okay, then after swing,
While.
why? So we have to be so careful with these words because we know these are marks for us. So we don't need to play, we need to utilize and get them, okay? So when you are dealing with those words, make sure that you are passing. You pass those questions because those are almost free marks for us. Okay, then here we are writing in full.
Is it my time?
It's your turn.
You are.
You are. Can you spell it?
U-O.
U-O.
U.
Is that U or Y?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Then do you need space?
Yes, you need space and then R.
Then R.
That's A.
Yes.
R-E.
R-E, yes. This, you need to be so careful with this. That's why I wanted you to spell it. Yes. But even you is allowed. Even you like you, then is
Really?
also allowed. Yes, Nasha?
Number 26, we have no.
Go ahead.
N-O.
N-O.
V-E.
V-E.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 1 MB
ER.
November.
November. Thank you. So to all of us, I hope you know why I have purposely written these letters, these Y's in lowercase, then this N is capital. Okay?
No, yeah, I don't know.
You don't know because this one, there is no reason for you to capitalize you. Okay? It is not beginning a sentence. It is not a proper noun. So if you have such a case and does not come before a name, therefore you have to write it in lower case. Okay?
And November?
Again?
And how about November?
November is a name of a month. It is a proper noun. Therefore, for it, it has to begin with a capital letter. Okay. So.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm just learning new things.
Okay.
Sorry,
So,
we have another class in the room. So
when you are dealing with these proper nouns, names of people, names of days, names of months, names of places, names of roads, names of buildings, for them they begin with capital letters because they are particular. Then these ones that are general, they begin with small letters. Okay, Nasha, go ahead and read the instructions. We are about to finish. Our time is fast spent, but I believe we have done something. Yes, Nasha.
Rearrange the words to form correct sentences. Collecting is our books, Mary. Mary is collecting our books.
As I write this number, I believe Esther is also working out number 28. Nasha, what did you say was the answer for this?
Mary is collecting our books.
Mary is collecting our books. Okay. Yes, Esther, for number 28.
Teacher has come out today.
Well, there is no out. And then the other thing that Esther can help you, do you see this edge? Yes, Esther. Do you see this edge?
Yes.
Do you know why it is capital?
Could it be the one starting the sentence?
Yes. And then do you see this punctuation mark? Which punctuation mark is this one?
Question mark.
Therefore, it must be a what?
Question.
Yes, so go ahead.
Has teacher come? Has teacher?
Go ahead, you'll get it. Make sure
Has
you include
teacher come out today?
There is no word as out there.
Which word is that? Ours?
That is our.
Has our teacher come today?
Very good. So I didn't want to give you the answer. I wanted you to struggle for your answer. You pass it. Then you'll be happy. Isn't it? Are you not happy? After getting it yourself. Yeah. Has our teacher come today? And then you put a question mark. Okay? So that was the question and that is the answer. Congratulations. So we have two numbers remaining, and then these others we shall do maybe tomorrow. I think we need to meet tomorrow and we continue. 29. Nasha, read the instructions.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Nasha.
Tomorrow could we meet like later at 3 because I have a paper in the morning.
Later at what?
At 3.
At 3.
Yes, I have a paper in the morning.
Okay. Okay, we shall plan, Nasha. On 29 to 30, punctuate the sentences correctly. Nasha, yes, punctuate number 29. Esther is going to punctuate number 30.
What a tall tree is this with a question mark in the end?
Are you sure? Are you sure, Nasha, that, okay, let me first write it. Let me write it and we see whether it is true. What a tall tree
Sorry.
it is. I put a question mark.
Sorry.
I put a question mark. Nasha,
No, it's an exclamation mark.
it's an exclamation mark. You are wondering how tall the tree is. It is a question mark. Beautiful, okay? It is an exclamation mark, not a question mark. Okay? If it was to be a question mark, it would be what is a tall tree? Therefore, that becomes a question. But what a tall tree it is, you are wondering. You've never seen such a tall tree. So it is an exclamation mark. You are expressing your feelings. Yes, Esther, the last one. As we wind up, I have already received the message from my bosses. Yes, Esther.
He is going to Gulu on Tuesday.
What do I do?
He with capital letter.
H, right?
Rather, yes, capital H.
Which one else is capital?
Gulu.
I write the word good in capital letters.
No, like only G with capital letter.
Okay.
Then Tuesday, capital letter T.
Then
Full stop.
very good. I am happy. I am happy. You should give yourself a bottle of soda. Okay, so I think we are going to end here for now.
But there is still a red mark there, meaning it's wrong.
No, the word good is not English.
Oh.
Yes, the word good is not English. Even Lira, where Nasha comes from, is not English.
Okay.
So we are going to end here. We shall plan to meet. Nasha is asking us to meet at 3. Maybe we shall need to find the consensus from the rest of us tomorrow at 3. Tomorrow is a Friday. We shall communicate, okay?
Okay.
Okay, have a lovely afternoon that is coming in the next few minutes.
Have a lovely afternoon too.
Bye-bye. I think I will share this document after we have gone through it all.
Yes.
Okay, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Haman, we can end the meeting.